please put your name tag on top of it. I forgot to mention John's response to my theme for the day. And John says, this is regarding tension or political tension. Yes, there is. I have not made up my mind whether or not it makes for healthier discussion to talk about. As time goes on, we'll give you some other feedback from people. I think regarding the tension, keep thinking about who does the president serve? Is he serving all of us or just himself? Okay, we'll keep bringing it up as time allows. Our next speaker is Chris, and he is responsible for Thought Joke. Come on over, Chris.
So this is my third time doing Thought Joke, and so far I've done 2 thoughts. So this time I decided to do a joke. So there was this man in Bulgaria who drove trains for a living. He loved his job. Driving a train had been his dream ever since he was a child. He loved to make the train go as fast as possible. Unfortunately, one day he was a little too reckless and caused a crash. He made it out, but a single person died. Well, needless to say, he went to court over this incident. He was found guilty and was sentenced to death by electrocution. When the day of execution came, he requested a single banana as his last meal. After eating the banana, he was strapped into the electric chair. The switch was flown, sparks flew, and smoke filled the air. But nothing happened. The man was perfectly fine. Well, at the time, there was an old Bulgarian law that said a failed execution was a sign of divine intervention. So the man was allowed to go free. Somehow, he managed to get his old job back driving the train. Having not learned his lesson at all, he went right back to driving the train with reckless abandon. Once again, he caused a train crash, this time killing 2 people. The trial went much the same way as the first, resulting in a sentence of execution. For his final meal, the man requested 2 bananas. After eating the bananas, he was strapped into the electric chair. The switch was thrown, sparks flew, smoke filled the room, and the man was once again unharmed. Well, this of course meant that he was free to go, and once again, he somehow managed to get his old job back. To what should have been the surprise of no one, he crashed yet another train and killed 3 people. And so he once again found himself being sentenced to death. On the day of his execution, he requested his final meal, 3 bananas. You know what? No, said the executioner. I've had it with you and your stupid bananas and walking out of here unharmed. I'm not giving you a thing to eat or strapping you in and doing this now. Well, it was against protocol, but the man was strapped into the electric chair without a last meal. The switch was pulled, sparks flew, smoke filled the room, and the man was still unharmed. The executioner was speechless. The man looked at the executioner and said, "Oh, the bananas had nothing to do with it. I'm just a bad conductor."
That was a good one. So, our next speaker is going to give us the first formal speech. That is Beth Masterman. And Beth's evaluator is Harvey. And Harvey, would you please talk about her title and what are the things you're going to talk about?
Beth's speech is Freedom Fighters Will Never Rest, the indictment. Her time is 5 to 7 minutes. And the speech is from number 2, from the Pathways Dynamic Leadership Track. researching and presenting. The personal goals are to guide the audience with the salient points of the special counsel's July 13th indictment of 12 Russians in an effort to transform fatigue into fuel for freedom.